What's going on? Cyrus here. Welcome to another Unboxed Impressions. In today's video, we are going to review the Sony FE 24mm f1.4 G Master lens packaging. Now, it's not often that we see a G Master lens box review, so today we're going to make that happen. In fact, I'm using this lens right now to record this video, as well as all my other videos. This is my first G Master lens, and it's always been a dream of mine to own one of these lenses. I researched, a whole ton, and yes, I could have gotten the Sigma lens, but I decided that I wanted full native functionality and compatibility with my Sony a7 III. Now, in case you're new to my channel, I review product packaging based on 5 categories that I believe are essential to the overall product experience. From the moment you see it on the store shelves to the moment you go home and open the box, the first impression, I think, is the most important factor of the overall experience. It almost sets the tone of your relationship with the product going forward. And as silly as that may seem, that's really the truth. Sometimes it's easy to buy a new product and throw away the box without realizing the amount of effort, the amount of time, vision, imagination that it took from the team of creators to develop the box experience. So that's what I do on this channel, is I give product packaging the attention it deserves. So here at Unboxed Impressions, I award a score based on 5 categories. Those 5 categories are design, materials, box to product ratio, organization, and the X factor, or what I would like to call the box factor. So let's get to it. First up, the design of the box. When you compare a GM lens to, say, a regular 85mm 1.8 lens box, so something like this, you'll notice a difference in the box. The regular lenses, including the Zeiss lenses, come in an all orange box, while the GM lenses come in a black box with an orange accent. Pretty much one side of the box is orange. The black and the orange make the box look a little more premium, make it look a little more sophisticated, and I think it helps differentiate the two types of lenses, or the 2 categories of lenses. In fact, the colorway of the GM lens box matches the actual Sony camera bodies, such as the a7 III series cameras. Those boxes are also black and have a side of orange as well. Going around the box, I love how we have a photo or image of the lens itself kind of blended into the dark background. It really gives it that super sleek appearance and professional vibe. Of course, throughout the box, they provide you details about the lens, such as the filter size, the lens size, all the kind of details you would need to know before purchasing it. The printing, it's a nice matte finish, and it's almost got a kind of a bit of a smooth texture to it, but the printing style is pretty flat. There's no embossing, just no metallic elements. And personally, I think that they should have made the G right over here a metallic red, just like it is on the lens. Now, that would have been an amazing touch to a $2,000 lens packaging, I would say. And inside the box is plain brown cardboard, which, it kind of takes away from the premiumness of the product. Otherwise, other than, clean design, other than relevant information around the box, it's satisfactory for what it is, I guess. I feel like products of high value can definitely incorporate a little more production value in the packaging. So for design, this box receives a 7 out of 10. Now, materials. The box itself is made from a corrugated cardboard, specifically a double-faced single wallboard that utilizes about a C-flute. Now, C-flute cardboards feature greater resistance to flat crush and has an excellent printing surface, which we can tell here. The corrugations are more widespread and essentially a hybrid of flutes A and B. Now, this is the same type of cardboard we would see in the Sony a7 III and the other lens boxes. So it's nothing that really stands out. This uses a tuck and tongue style box, which generally is used in higher end products. So that's a plus, knowing that the lid is at least very secure with the type of lens that this is. The lens bag and the lens itself is wrapped in a plastic bag to prevent dust and dirt from getting in. Otherwise, that's honestly all there is for materials. Cardboard and plastic. There aren't any molds or any kind of paper maches to hold the lens in place. And there's no other compartments other than this divider, which provides you the instructions and warranty and literature. So everything is kind of stuffed into the bag that's inside the box. The bag is, nice, but the thing is with these bags is I often find myself using it more like a storage bag for camera accessories that I no longer use. I think it would be okay if they stopped including these bags in the boxes and maybe package the lens in a more stunning and visual appealing way. Now get this, just imagine we open, let's say, a 24-70 2.8 GM lens in the style of a HomePod. You lift the top of the box, and secured on the base of the box is the lens standing right up. Now that would be an unboxing experience, and it would definitely fit the kind of caliber of the lens as well. Materials, this box receives a 6 out of 10. Now in terms of box to product ratio, this is the relationship between the size of the box and the product itself. I would say it's pretty sufficient. The lens is tucked inside the bag, which is tucked inside a plastic bag, which is then tucked inside a cardboard box. So the box is as big as it could be with very little negative space. It's all tightly packed inside there, so they get points for neatness. But we're going to give it a box to product ratio of 8 out of 10 for that. Now, organization. The box is quite easy to open. Keep in mind that Sony camera products never come with a sealed piece of tape. So if you notice in a store that a lens or camera box is sealed, be sure to ask to have the product inspected before you purchase it. So opening up the box, we're immediately greeted with the black lens bag that is wrapped in plastic. On the side here, we have literature wrapped in plastic as well. And we simply take the bag out, take the plastic out. We open the bag. And then of course there's more plastic. There's the bubble wrap that the lens is inside. You have the accessories, so the carrying strap and the lens hood. There are quite a bit of steps just to get to the lens. Now I understand, this all protects it, but I feel like it kind of lacks a more sophisticated flow. Especially when you spend more than $2,000 on a lens, you kind of want that sophisticated feeling of the GM line. Otherwise, it's effective, but it just doesn't stand out. For organization, we're going to give this box a 6 out of 10. Now finally, box factor. This category recognizes features of the box that make it stand out from the rest. To be honest, it's kind of difficult with this one. Let's run through it. Basic printing on the front. Only if you were, an avid photographer or a hobbyist would you recognize the significance of a GM lens. Inside, it's brown cardboard, and you can clearly see the corrugation flutes of the boxes. That part isn't sealed like it is in some higher end boxes. It's not as tidy as some higher end boxes, and this is a high end product. The lens bag and the lens is wrapped inside a basic plastic, which you kind of got to get through 2 layers of just to get the product itself. The plus side is that the box itself is definitely recyclable. So we always award points for that. But otherwise, apart from the box differentiating itself from other series of Sony lenses and its recyclability, it really doesn't have that much of a box factor. I love the lens, and it's absolutely one of my favorite lenses of all time. I have it on my camera 90% of the time, but the box gets a box factor of 4 out of 10. So tallying up the score, we have design with a score of 7, materials is a 6, BTPR is an 8, organization is 6, and the box factor is 4. This gives the Sony 24mm f1.4 GM box an overall Unboxed Impressions score of 62%. Let me know if you agree with this score in the comments below. So there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and if you have a box that you really like or you had a really awesome experience with, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to review that box here on this channel and share my experience with you guys. I'm a sucker for awesome product packaging, and this is what this channel is all about. If you like this video, hit the like button and please consider subscribing to my channel for some more great content. And with that, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.